my God, there it is. See, you always gotta look up.
Next, we got the Gold Ranger Master Mode. Look at that cape.
Welcome back to the Legacy of Nerd YouTube channel. So today, doing something a little bit different, I am actually going to do a toy review on a toy I just picked up, which means I will be taking it out of the box. I know, but you know what? This toy is so awesome. I wanted to take a better look at it. I want to play around with it a little bit. So right now we're just going to take a look at the box, and you will see that the art on top, which is amazing. It looks great. It looks awesome. You can see the presentation here. It comes with the Dino key, comes with the Dino Master Saber, and then we'll take around, turn around, look here at the back. Just has a digital render of the figure, and then you can see that they advertise that the key will interact with the Dino Knight Morpher. But if you've been watching, I have not picked up the Dino Knight Morpher yet because it's $26, and I don't think it's worth $26. I have it on my Amazon list. I think it's 22 right now. If it goes down a little bit more, I might be picking it up. But as for now, not going to be spending more than $20 on it. So I think it's time to take this out of the box, and we're going to take a better look at it. So I was able to remove the figure carefully, and I noticed there was more art to this figure that we couldn't see. You can see the Master Saber right there, and you can see how the sword actually appears on the show with the green glow to it. So I want to show that off before we get to the figure. As for the figure itself, it looks even better out of the box. I'm gonna start taking out the plastic. So excited. All right, guys, I had to get a little stand for the figure. It wasn't standing well on the table. It's more of an issue with my table than it is the figure, but just got a little base on it and it stands perfectly fine. So initial thoughts, it looks amazing. Just first glance at it, you have a lot of the detail right there in the cape. It looks great. We got detail there on the gauntlets. The Morpher is not painted, but it's okay. This is a basic line figure. I'm okay with it. The Dino Master Fury Saber, which he is holding backwards, and we are going to fix right now. It is as good as it's going to be for the price. As you know, the Dino Master Saber, it has like white fossilized kind of bone right here on top. The blade itself has kind of like a gold, and then it glows, like it has like an outer glow to it that's green. But for the sake of a $11 figure, a basic figure, it is really good. Now, looking at some of the things that I would have to say I dislike about it, the plastic on the sword itself is very flimsy, and you can bend it back into shape, but if it ever gets into shape really badly, I think it'd be sort of difficult to beat it back into shape the way it came. Look at that helmet. That helmet is amazing. But that being said, there is no articulation on the head. That's a little bit different for these Dino Knight figures. They usually have pretty decent articulation. It bends at the knee. It twists. We got elbow joints, as you can see. But the head does not move. The cape is not also easily taken off. I imagine that you would have to take off the head to take off the cape, and I'm just not willing to do it. It does seem like it would come out because it doesn't seem like it's sealed into the figure, because you can see like that as well. Ooh, look at the boots. I didn't even notice that. There's just great sculpting, great molding all over this figure. It has the details. It's not painted in. I think if you are a great painter that can paint these very small details, you are going to be super happy with this figure after you put a little bit of work into it, because it is quite a beautiful figure. Again, my only gripe, there is no articulation on the head. I wonder if there's even a way to take off the head because there's no articulation. I may look at a little bit like that off camera, but I think now we're going to take a look at the key. So here we are with the key. Doesn't look too much different than I can see. I do not like these keys. I like the Japanese Ryo Soldier ones because these are just a picture. I like how they flip open like the Ryo Soldier ones, sort of like the Super Mega Force keys. They are what they are. These are compatible with the Megazords, which is fine. I already have the Gold Ranger Zord for this, so I'm okay as far as changing out heads, but that's fine. So we are going to see if there's any different sounds in the Morpher. This is sort of crazy because if you watch my first video ever, I did a review on the Morpher here, and I was struggling so much. It's kind of full circle. So as you can see, I have it on now. We got some sounds, just kind of punch them, slash them sounds. So kind of get an idea of what the sounds were before. Now let's put it back in mode. Let's put the key in. There we go. So now, kind of that sound, like a laser beam sound. Now let's do the morph. Makes it a little bit different. I bet you that the sound that it's supposed to generate is mostly the Dynamite Morpher, and not so much this Morpher. Overall, I do have to say I am enjoying this figure. I love the way it looks. One thing I was thinking about was that the Gold Ranger doesn't have a Morpher. He has a Mosa Blaster, but I can let that go because it's just so well sculpted. And if you paint it in, it's going to look amazing. I was also taking a look at the situation with the head. If we can get the cape off, it looks like the neck is fused to the body and the head. So you would have to actually cut off the head to get the cape off, which I do think is a drawback. Different Rangers in the show used the Master Mode and used the Dino Fury Master Saber, so it would have been awesome to take off the cape and interchange it with a different figure. I know a lot of people were thinking about doing a Lightning collection. It's just unfortunate you can't do that. I think my overall grade of this is probably a B+, A-. It looks really, really good. It's just the drawbacks is that no head articulation. The sword is real flimsy plastic. I wish they could have used a harder plastic, and that you can't get the cape off. Other than that, I think that's going to be it for this review. Just a little bit of housekeeping. We are getting really, really close to 500 subscribers. And if you watched before, you will know that once we get to 500 subscribers, we are going to be doing giveaways. Yes, you heard that. Giveaways, plural. We've already announced what one of the giveaways is going to be. It's going to be a G.I. Joe Classified Cobra Viper, the Cobra Island figures that were the Target exclusive. And I think we're going to be giving away some Power Ranger stuff, not surprisingly. So if you like the video, please subscribe, help us get to 500, like, comment. Do you like this figure? Are you going to pick it up? If you do have it, what do you like about it? What don't you like about it? Let me know in the comments. Let's talk about it. Well, I think that's going to be it for today. Thanks, guys.